What's up, theme park hipsters? Now, today we're gonna go on a little different journey as far as with the podcast episode. On this podcast episode, I am talking about the ultimate Walt Disney World bucket list. And this is something I love doing. It's kind of like my New Year's resolution, but for theme parks. And this particular theme park is the whole Walt Disney World Resort incorporated. So all of the theme parks there, the water parks, Disney Springs, and the resorts, the hotels and resorts. So I'm going to go through why I wanted to do this bucket list. One of the reasons is that 2017 was just not a good year for me. Lost my mom, and that kind of just changed me forever as an adult. Like when you lose a parent, or someone very close, it changes you for the rest of your life. So I just wanted to make this year something very special. I wanted to just do some of the best things I've ever thought about doing at Walt Disney World that I've put off for so long. Like, come on. I go to Disney all the time and I still haven't done majority of the things that I truly want to do. So this is my bucket list. I hope you enjoy it. And also leave me some of the things that you really want to do at Walt Disney World or any of the theme parks in the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be Walt Disney World. Also, if you want to just listen to the podcast on a consistent basis, you can find it on Apple, Stitcher, and Google Play. You can also read more theme park tips and guides over at ThemeParkHipster.com. So let's listen.
You are now listening to the Theme Park Hipster Show. Now let's get started. Hi hipsters, it's your host NikkyJ, and I am here to help you plan the best solo theme park vacation. Today's episode is brought to you by ThemeParkHipster.com, your complete source for solo theme park adventures. Theme Park Hipster shows the fun way to enjoy the parks here in Florida alone with the latest tips, reviews, news, personal stories, and more. Now back to the show. On today's show today, guys, I am so excited because I get to go on a journey with you through my Walt Disney World bucket list. Let's welcome the new year. I'm so excited to leave 2017 behind. Although I'd accomplished my dream of publishing my first book, The Solo Theme Park Traveler's Guide, which is available on Amazon, I lost my mom the following months. 2017 was quite a tough year for me, and I'm so looking forward to 2018. So on this episode, I wanted to go through 21 of my Disney bucket list, or you can call them my Disney New Year's resolution items that I've been putting off for years, and I want to finally conquer them this year. I visit Walt Disney World on so many occasions, and even though I've been numerous times, there are still some things I haven't done. On my bucket list is to do the Keys to the Kingdom tour. This has been on my list since 2013. So I need to just do it already. Go in, jump in, pay the price, and finally check this off my bucket list. It's just been way too long. The Keys to the Kingdom is one of the tours I've heard great things about, and so far it has been Walt Disney World's #1 rated behind the scenes tour. I've done so many activities that, taking a look behind the scenes at the Magic Kingdom scene, them remove the curtain or the veil, as some would say, and kind of see the little secrets going on behind the scenes, and also get some Disney history at the same time, which, I love my Disney history. My #2 bucket list item is to stay in the cabins at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. Now, I am not a fan of the wild animals and the creepy bugs that are associated with the great outdoors, but doing a Disney style may be the right catalyst for my transition into the great American pastime of outdoors and campfires and s'mores and all that. And why not do it, in a controlled, kind of controlled, because Florida wildlife is, real, but semi-controlled environment on Disney property. My #3 bucket list item to do at Disney is to have a character dining meal at Garden Grill or the Royal Banquet Hall at Epcot. Now, I've watched a few videos online that have made me super excited to indulge in this form of dining entertainment at Disney. Both the Garden Grill and the Royal Banquet Hall are buffet style, but the Garden Grill is actually located in the Land Pavilion, and it's kind of like in this rotating restaurant. So as you're sitting there, the restaurant slowly rotates. You can kind of notice it, but some people don't. Anyways, you will end up in a different location than when you started, as far as the location of where your booth will be. You will stay in the same seat, but the rotation will have your seat kind of turn back around in 360. I was made aware of this outstanding character dining by one of the ThemeParkHipster.com followers. Shout out to Laura. She gave me so many tips, and you can definitely check out that post, Disney Bucket List Item post, to read her whole review and all her tips she has with doing the Garden Grill character dining. My bucket list item number 4 is to complete the Phineas and Ferb challenge in each country at Epcot. This activity involves guests trekking around World Showcase to help Phineas and Ferb defeat the evil plot of that great villain of the show. I totally am not going to murder his name because that ain't about to happen. I did this once in Norway Pavilion, but I would like to complete it for each country because it was so much fun, and you see different aspects of the pavilions that you never noticed before. Bucket list number 5. I would like to finally go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And I know that's crazy because when Halloween season comes, Theme Park Hipster is like going crazy with all the different guideposts. But Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is something I just never been to. I don't know why, I just never been. But so that's on my list this year. Number 6 is, again, I would like to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I've heard great things about it. I've seen lots of videos, and I've also had friends tell me about how wonderful this Christmas party is, and it takes place in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Also, they do hand out lots of cookies and hot chocolate for everyone while you're there, and it's included in the cost. My number 7 bucket list item is I would like to dine at Morimoto Asia restaurant in Disney Springs. I'm such a fan of the famous Iron Chef, and I can't wait to have sushi and some delicious sake at Morimoto's new restaurant, which has been named Orlando's top restaurant. My number 8 bucket list item is to dine at Epcot's Le Cellier. For years, this restaurant has had rave reviews, but in the past, the reservations were not always the easiest to get. So I'm definitely going to put that on my list. I figured if I went to Victoria and Albert's, which was my number 1 bucket list for like forever, then I need to definitely just go to Epcot's Le Cellier. My number 9 bucket list item is to dine at the Magic Kingdom's Crystal Palace. I've never been here, and I really don't know too much about it. But what I do know is that the architecture on the outside, it really draws me in. It's so beautiful, and it's also buffet style, which I like buffets. I don't know. I'm sorry. That's what I do. I like buffets, and it's at Disney, so that's a plus. My number 10 bucket list item for Disney is to experience the Spirit of Aloha dinner show at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I want to join in on the luau. I want to dance to my heart's content, and I want to eat all I can eat in this family-style Polynesian feast. There's also great entertainment, and again, I've watched YouTube videos, so I'm pretty excited about doing this. My number 11 Disney bucket list item is to eat with the Disney Imagineer. Yes, you can actually do this. I really hope that I'm able to dine with a great thinker on the Disney Imagineering staff. This cool experience is offered at Hollywood Studios, Brown Derby, and Citrico's at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Unfortunately, it's only for teens and up for age and not for children. My number 12 bucket list item is to have a drink at Trader Sam's Grog Grotto in Disney's Polynesian Resort. I mean, yeah, I really don't even have to explain this. Like, Trader Sam's, why do I do this? Why am I putting this stuff off? This is called Disney procrastination that I'm going through. And I just need to go in there, get my umbrella in a type drink, sit in the dark, hear the rumblings, and that whole Disney vibe that they do. They take a regular bar and just bless it. And that's what I want to do at Trader Sam's. My number 13 Disney bucket list item is to complete the monorail pub crawl. This is one of the best ways for adults to do Disney. I can't wait to dine and drink at some of the best restaurants in the Polynesian Resort, the Grand Floridian, and the Contemporary Resort. Disney also has an official crawl called Highway in the Sky Dine Around, but you can definitely create your own itinerary if the Disney part or, the Disney guides and itinerary is not your thing and you kind of want to do different things. You definitely can create your own monorail pub crawl itinerary. My number 14 Disney bucket list item is to dine at the Sci-Fi restaurant in Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's a classic drive-in theater with food, and that's pretty awesome to me. It sounds good to me. It looks fun. I'm not sure about the food quality per se, but hey, I just want to just be at Disney in a restaurant that looks like I'm outdoors in the dark or at night watching a movie in a car. I don't know. It sounds fun to me. Hey, it's me. I'm ThemeParkHipster. My number 15 bucket list item at Disney is to finally score the highest you can score on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. I keep trying, and honestly, you guys, I suck at these type of attractions like this and Toy Story Mania and Men in Black Alien Attack. I'm just not good at these shooting attractions, these shooting, point and shoot attractions. I tried, and every time I get on the ride, I'm going to do great. I got this. And the more I think I'm going to do great, and the more I focus at it, the worse my score is. Yeah, but it's on my bucket list, and hopefully I can score top this year. My number 16 bucket list item for Walt Disney World is to explore Pandora, the world of Avatar, at nighttime. The world of Pandora immerses you and takes you automatically into a magical journey with the Na'vi people, the Disney way. It's so beautiful in the daytime, and I know it has to be spectacular at night based on some of the videos I've seen online. Again, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, so I get inspired and I say, hey, you have not done that. And now I want to do it. And seeing Pandora at nighttime is one of those things I want to do. My number 17 Walt Disney World bucket list item is to have tea at the Garden View Tea Room in Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. After listening to an episode of the WDW Radio hosted by Lou Mangello, I was convinced to try this Disney experience. Now, I'm not a tea drinker, but when I listened to that episode, felt like I was there having tea with Lou and his co-host. And it's like you get tea and you get hors d'oeuvres and they're paired together. And if you go listening to his episode of the Tea Room, then you'll want to do it too. So we're going to do that this year. Must do. My number 18 bucket list item is to do all 4 Walt Disney World theme parks in one day. Yeah, one day. I have not done this in years. I can't even remember the last time I did this. I don't know. Maybe when I was maybe high school, college. I don't know. Maybe college. Definitely college, which was some time, but I haven't done that in a while because now I just go straight to Epcot and I get my little drink, adult beverage, and I sit and people watch, and I may get on a ride, or I may watch, a show, but it's going to be pretty cool to do it again. All the 4 parks in one day will bring back, some childhood memories. My number 19 Walt Disney World bucket list item is to do the Wonders of the Lodge tour at Disney's Fort Wilderness Lodge Resort. This is a free tour that explains the art, the architecture, and the history of Disney's Fort Wilderness Lodge Resort, which is my favorite hotel on Disney property, and you definitely have to visit. You don't have to actually have a room there, but you can still visit and tour the property, and it will make you want to spend the night. It's beautiful, it's surreal, it's serene, and it takes you out of, it makes you feel like you are actually in the great outdoors of America. My number 20 bucket list item is to buy a holiday decor item from Ye Olde Christmas shop in the Magic Kingdom. I have this new thing that I'm into, and that's collecting Christmas decor and ornaments from theme parks and then decorating my house with them. So this year I'm going to get heavy into it, and I'm going to buy something from that Christmas shop. I'm always in there looking at things, taking pictures, but I've never bought anything before. My number 21 bucket list item for Walt Disney World is to have a meetup with you guys. I want to meet every one of you guys this year who have been following me or who are just new to discovering Theme Park Hipster. It will be so awesome to, get on some rides together, to talk about your reason of being in love with theme parks. And that is it, guys. That's it. That's my bucket list. That's all 21. It's crazy. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I want to. And I hope I could do it. So just wish me luck. But one thing I do want to know is, what is on your Walt Disney World bucket list item? Leave comments, leave a review and let me know how you like this episode, ways that I can improve. And also let me know, what is your bucket list item for Walt Disney World? This is something we could do together. We can be accountability partners for getting that bucket list item done. Now, I want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to the Theme Park Hipster show. You can find me on most social media platforms under Theme Park Hipster. So don't forget to check out the blog, ThemeParkHipster.com, for all your latest solo theme park tips and tricks, and just some theme park news and food tours and all that good stuff. Until next time, happy park hopping, hipsters. The content on the Theme Park Hipster show represents my own and not those of any organizations or activity mentioned. I am just someone here who likes to share my own stories to you and hope that I can help you have the best vacation ever.